All right, y'all. Long time no see. I'm fucked up, dog. So surprised I moved to LA. Not moved, but I drove all the way here from the East Coast. And this shit sucks. This shit is absolutely trash. The people here are so fucking weird and wild, and I don't know how to describe that shit. My Airbnb host is a fucking nuthead. What else? I forgot like how expensive fucking living in a city was. I don't know how I forgot, but I was like, I'll stay in like an office space or something. And I still could, but I don't even like the vibe of LA, this, West Coast shit, and I'm just blown, dog. I spent $20 on fucking parking today. I just swiped my card at a fucking farmer's market to buy something to support somebody. Gas is damn near $5 out here. I'm like staying outside the city, and then this place that I'm at is crazy. Also, I forgot, when I was living in Atlanta, obviously I would see a lot of homeless people, but in LA, it's absolutely insane. I mean, like, I don't know how you can be an adult, a functioning adult in society, and like look at all this with no problem and like not be concerned or like not say anything or not make that like a huge part of like, like what the fuck is going on? Like how is society structured so that all this is happening? Um, it's just like I went to the city on the first day, first after the first night I got here, the morning, and I was walking down the street and I'm like, God damn, it's like it's like it was like a house, it was just like a house. It was like people just, they didn't even have tents. Like it was just people sleeping on the fucking, you know, corner over here and on the like what do you call it? Like a not a gate, like a wall. It's like those little walls that stand like 4 or 5 feet off the ground. Sleeping on those and like everywhere. And then everywhere I'm driving, I see it. And I'm just like, God damn. Like, and then, so today I saw somebody like asking for money for a funeral in the fucking, like, stoplights. And then, there's fucking people, selling out of their trunks. And, it just made me fucking realize. And like, maybe that's why, spirit, God, universe drove me here, whether I'm here temporarily or not at all. um, because I just needed to get another wake up call because, where I was living before, it was very clean and like, not upscale or like, sorry, I'm definitely gonna eat this. Not upscale or like anything like that, but it was like clean and like, I don't know, like, yeah, you wouldn't see homeless people obviously and all this other shit. I guess what I'm trying to say with all this is, outside of the fact that this place sucks and I don't want to live here, I thought I would want to like retire and like live in Malibu, but everything just seems off right now. Like everything's just like a fucking what's going on. I have stories for days about my fucking Airbnb host. She's nutty, dog. I don't even, first of all, she has like 5 bajillion rules about the damn house and keeping it clean. And then she keeps talking about, it's like one motherfucker that stayed, because I guess, she wrote her a bad review or whatever. And, she name dropped her, and then I saw a line like, oh, like, this is the person that gave 1 star. And she keeps like saying like, oh, like, she was like, I went in her room and stole her earrings, and that never happened. And then, I would never go into somebody's room like, unless I need to. It's like a fire emergency, or it's like, because apparently she went in her room because she told me she thought there was like a dead rodent, but it was just all of her clothes because she hadn't washed her clothes at all since she's been there, so it just smelled really bad. And apparently she smelled really bad. I'm just like, and then she was like wearing like a hoodie and pants out in like 90, 100-degree weather. And they're like getting in arguments, like, what are you doing? I was like, oh my God. You know, I fuck with people, but I don't know if I can do an Airbnb where I actually have to interact with the host because it's so hit or miss. Like I had one, he was cool. Like on the way here, one was cool, and then the other place I stayed, I didn't even, interact with them. It was a couple. But yeah, I guess all this to say, this world is so fucked up. It's like I'm trying to figure out like what the fuck I'm gonna do, and like I gotta like fucking suck the dick of the system somehow to like get money and do anything because if I decide that I just want to like actually live on the earth and like grow food and like fucking survive or like live with friends and do shit that doesn't involve technology, I'm gonna go to fucking jail. I don't know how people don't see this like fucking fascist global empire, and nobody's saying shit about it. I saw this TikTok that was like this person working at one of the evil tech companies, and she was like, hey guys, I'm on an NDA, so I can't really say too much, but those fancy gadgets that y'all are getting, like we can see everything. And I'm like, in one breath, I was like, I already know, like, y'all can see everything. And I was also listening to a podcast about NSO Group and Pegasus and like how like a lot of people's phones were like, hacked or tapped or whatever by, if you're like a political dissident, if you're speaking out against the government and all this other shit. And, they were like not only hacking, like, it was like, I think this person that became a part of like a Congress or Parliament, wherever country he was. Yeah, I forget where. I think it was like some brown country, like, no, I don't know about maybe Middle East or like Hispanic, I don't know, like Latin or something. But anyways, they tapped his phone, but they also tapped like his wife and then like other like close acquaintances. I'm like, bro, I don't know how people aren't waking up to this shit. I don't know how people wake up every day and live the same fucking life. I mean, at a certain point, I'm just like, okay, like, is everybody just fucking stupid? Like, I'm literally will be like driving down the roads too, and I fucking hate driving here. I didn't mind really for the first day or two, but now I'm like, these motherfuckers are crazy. These motherfuckers, it's a fucking Sunday. Maybe because it's Labor Day weekend. I don't know. I didn't even realize it was fucking Labor Day weekend until people had said it, because I don't fucking use a calendar where I keep track of these fuck ass holidays that, the country wants to fucking promote. But yeah, these drivers fucking suck and they're driving like fucking crazy. It's like I'm like so near to like accidents, like not actually, but who knows? Like, I'm like dodging shit and I'm like, holy fuck, like, you know, and then I'm driving down the fucking highway, and then I'm like, oh, this fucking propaganda. They got just like a screen with the fucking American flag, like a screen with the American flag, like USA flag. I don't even want to say American. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like if you imagine that in another country and you saw that, you'd be like, if it was like in China or if it was like in North Korea or like any other country, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why? I'm actually looking at a USA flag right now, flying over somebody's house. I'm like, this country doesn't do shit for you except keep you a fucking slave? Like, what? That's why I'm just like, okay. But luckily at this farmer's market, I stopped at this booth. It was like Haitian plant-based food. Because I'm plant-based, kind of, not really anymore. I mean, I'd be eating a lot of processed sugar shit. Like Oreos and shit, but yeah, they were like, also talking about like, oh, like, when did you move out here? And I was like, a few days ago. And then she was like, oh, where are you from? I was like, what place on the East Coast? And then she was all like, oh yeah, I could tell like you were normal, like the people out here. And I was like, yeah, like what the fuck is up with these people, dog? Like, I don't know. She was from New York. Yeah, dog, I'm blown. Like, I'm like, and like sitting in my fucking Airbnb every night. I'm thinking, I'm like, what the? I don't even want to fucking be there, dog. Like, what is going on? What do I do? Like, I can't do anything unless I get a fuck ass job. And oh, the other thing is like, I'm trying to do Uber, but California has all these fucking strict ass laws with Uber because you gotta have a California driver's license and a fucking California registration. And oh my God, the states don't even mean shit, dog. I tried to get my medicine. Can't get my medicine because it's across state lines. I gotta get a psychiatrist here. And I mean, I see why people shoot up schools, and that's fucked up. But like, I see why people go on actual rampages. Like half the shit, I feel like the school shootings and stuff. Like half of that, I feel like is honestly just pre-planned and staged. Like half of it could be real, but who the fuck would know at the end of the day? Because I was like also listening to all this shit about the 9/11, and I'm reading The Trigger by David Icke, but also it was this podcast, this documentary on YouTube. Basically, like all these people that were there that were talking about how they were like heard explosions and saw explosions. They were like, yeah, the fucking government story is a fucking lie. They blew down those buildings, and the CIA was like working with all these alleged terrorists that gave them all the visas. They all got it from the same consulate and same fucking officer. And all these people are like trying to cover it up and hide shit. I'm just like, oh my God, like I just feel like I'm living in I don't know, hell. Like, how do you even describe this? I'm just so baffled. I feel like I could just rant for days and days and days, and I still wouldn't even cover half the shit because like this is I just don't know. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm trying to be in like a little 8 to 12 minute sweet spot for YouTube because who knows? I feel like YouTube is also just shadow banning me because of my content, and they're just like scanning everything I'm saying and just being like, nah. So I'm also just like, fuck, like it's like unless you talk about fucking some dumb shit, then you get real popular on YouTube real fast. That's another thing I was thinking about. Maybe I'll just wrap up a couple more points of just like how fucking ridiculous it is that like all these fucking celebrities, all these artists, all these people that know how fucked up this shit is are like not saying shit. Like the biggest artists, like the biggest movie stars, and all the shit that happens in the world, from even just from basic homelessness, like even not even the wars, and like like even not even like any of the actual like serious issues that are going on, like the basic shit. Like you're just like, y'all, like the closest thing I could think of is like fucking Jennifer Lawrence talking about that damn like voting shit that she was on for a little bit, and I'm just like, bruh, like I don't know what it is. Are these people, I don't want to come at Jennifer Lawrence, but I'm just like, generally, are these people dumb? Like, we have to realize like this country does not exist. Like the nation, it's all a fucking perception game. Like that's one of the things I was hearing in David Icke's books too. Like it's about controlling everyone's perception, right? So they think that they need to follow this law. They think that they think the Constitution means something, bro. They just put fucking ink on a piece of paper. That shit don't mean a damn thing. And they gave us a fucking language where half the words we use can't even be used to tear down the structure. It's like, y'all really realize that they gave you every fucking thing and you didn't. It's like everybody's a fucking sheep. I'm speaking in this tongue that is not even natural. Like, there is no natural tongue. Like, I had no, control over creating this fucking language, and I fucking hate it, and I'm just pissed, dog. I'm just pissed. Yeah, I think that's probably all the pent-up energy I had from not recording for a few days. But yeah, I just like fucking made another beat last night in FL Studio and Splice and shit. But yeah, oh, now I got a roadie notification. That's a whole nother fucking story. Since I couldn't do Uber, I got this roadie app. Don't even get me started, bro. It's the fucking dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen. You gotta like submit offers. And at first it was cool. It's like, oh, I submitted an offer. Oh, okay, you got accepted. And then submit an offer. Oh, I got accepted. Now it's like this morning and all today, and like, was it yesterday? I don't know. But like now it's like I'm not getting accepted for anything. Like I'll submit offers for like 50 fucking things and get rejected for all of them. So then I'm just like sitting around for an hour and a half and I'm like, okay, like I thought this would be like a source of income. And then it's like they tell you the time it'll take for you to do the thing, but they don't include the time it takes you to get to the first stop. So it's like you got to reduce how much you're kind of calculating in your head the hourly rate, okay, reducing it. And then you got to be like, okay, now it's like, okay, I got to account for that, got to account for gas. So it's like, how much money am I really fucking making? And then their rates are fucking cheap as fuck. So it's like at first, like sometimes I'll be like, oh, like okay, 3 hour trip, for like $90. It's like, okay, like I can handle that. At least I'm busy for 3 hours. Like I don't have to like start a whole new trip where I'm accounting for gas that I haven't been making money for. And I can just kind of do it like that. But I don't know, this video is too fucking long, dog. I'm just yapping and pissed off, dog. I just can't believe is everybody stupid. Like, is everybody fucking stupid? Like, people are like, I'm looking at this Porsche right now. Like, people are like, so, it's Porsche. Like, who gives a fucking, it's a piece of hunk of metal, dog. Like, oh god, that's why I'm like, I rolled out of bed. I went today and with this like wrinkly ass t-shirt. I said, fucking, I really don't even care. I don't care. I would not wear clothes if I wouldn't get arrested. I'm wearing these like fucking shorts that I don't give a fuck about. I don't know, dog. I don't know. It's like, I'm not trying to, and I was thinking about this too. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. But I was like, I'm not even trying to reach people that I have to change their minds about this world. Like, I'm just trying to reach the people that already know this, because like, I feel like the women that I was talking to at the farmer's market, they were like, because I was telling them, oh, I'm into film and music and I want to make documentary films. They're like, oh, like, what type of films? I was like, documentary, like I want to do like people that have unique lifestyles, but also like whistleblowers. And, she was talking about, oh, like, yada, yada, like, the older you get, I don't know if it's just me, it's like you realize that everything is actually a conspiracy and it's not just like theories. And then I was like, yeah, totally. And then this other woman, I think she was also doing law school like I was, but they like understood. They're like, oh, it's like, yeah, you're doing your parents' thing and then you're doing your own thing. And then the other one was studying psychology, and she like really enjoyed it. But she was like saying what I was saying about law. She was like, I always want to have the upper hand. Like, I don't want to be going into this shit. And I'm like, yeah, same. Like, y'all giving me these fake ass bitch ass laws and like doing this dumb shit and dumbass judges and dumbass fucking way. It's all a fucking game. The laws aren't even real, dog. You break the law, fuck it. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, laws aren't fucking real. It's just made up shit. It's just you listening to another fucking man being like, you can't use your mouth that way. Bitch, I wish a nigga would. Okay? And on that note, I'm out. Peace, bitches.